Welcome my dear students. Today's topic is resolve into partial fraction. Suppose a rational expression is given. Our aim is to resolve into partial fractions. So there are three types. The rational expression has linear factors. For example, the equation is some 1 by x square minus 4. It can be written as 1 by x plus 2 into x minus 2. Okay. So linear factor not repeated. The method is a by x plus 2 plus b by x minus 2. Here you can use the concept, eliminate this a and b, we are getting the final answer. Initially it is in the form of a product. Now we convert it into the sum. Okay. So we are using this for integration. Second type is linear which are repeated. For example, 1 by some x minus 1 the whole cube. So we can write this as a by x minus 1 and increasing order of the degree, b by x minus 1 the whole square plus c by x minus 1 the whole cube. Suppose degree 4 means up to 4 factors. So linear factors which are repeated. Linear factor not repeated. Suppose third factor present means we have to put plus c by. Okay. So the next one is linear with quadratic. For example, 1 by x minus a into x square plus a square. So first one is a linear factor. Second one is a quadratic factor. Here the method is we can write a by linear. Linear means above constant. Quadratic means above linear. That's all. Some bx plus c. So if we want, you can rewrite this as ax plus b by x square plus a square plus c by x minus a. Both are correct because a, b, c are arbitrary constants. We can eliminate that values. Okay. So linear not repeated, linear repeated, linear with quadratic. Okay. And it may contains linear and linear repeated also. So for example, 1 by x minus a into x plus a the whole square. Okay. So a by first factor plus b by x plus a plus c by x plus a the whole square. So linear and also linear with the repeated roots. So combination of the two. Okay. The last one is only 3 linear which are repeated and linear with quadratic. So it may be mixing of linear and quadratic. Again linear and linear with repeated roots. Okay. So another form is that these are all the methods possible for the rational expression in which the degree of the numerator is less than the degree of the denominator. Suppose the degree of the numerator is equal or greater than the denominator, then they are called as improper fraction. So convert into mixed like the number theory. Okay. So divide the numerator by the denominator. Write the rational expression in the form quotient plus remainder by the divider. That means the denominator. Once again take the, for example, p of x by q of x is a rational expression with the degree of p of x is greater than q of x. Now divide p of x by q of x. Suppose the quotient is some, okay, quotient is some value f of x, okay, plus the remainder is some g of x, okay. So by q of x. So write in this form remainder plus, quotient plus remainder by the denominator, that means divider. Once again consider this one, the remainder is always less than the degree of the denominator. Okay. So again use any one of the 4 method for the remaining, find out the answer and sum up with the f of x, we are getting the final answer. So we are moving to exercise 2.9. There are 12 questions. Question number 1 and 2 are linear not repeated. Question number 4 linear with repeated. Question number 9, it contains both the things, linear and also linear with repeated. And maximum 5 questions, 3, 5, 6, 10, 12 It contains both linear and quadratic factor. And question number 7, 8, 11 are in the form of improper fraction. So use this method. Okay. So let me solve the exercise. Number 1 in the exercise 2.9. The rational expression is given as 1 by x square minus a square. So it can be written as 1 by x minus a into x plus a. Okay. So this is written as linear factors not repeated. A by first factor plus b by second factor. If you want, we can interchange this. A by x plus a plus b by x minus a. Both are correct. Okay. So you can take it in any order, no problem. So this is, now take the LCM of 1 by x minus a into x plus a is equal to a into x plus a plus b into x minus a by x minus a into x plus a. So same denominator, then the numerators are equal. So 1 equal to a into x plus a plus b into x minus a. So now our aim is to eliminate these two constants a and b. Very simple method is, first observe for what value of x, the first one 0. Then what value of x, the second one 0. If you put, for example, if you put x equal to a, so 1 equal to, put x equal to a. So a plus a, 2a into capital A plus a minus a 0. So second term becomes 0. 0 into b is 0. So a equal to 1 by 2a. Okay. Similarly, make this one as 0. Put x equal to minus a. So a minus a 0. So 1 equal to, okay. So minus 2a into b. Okay. Minus a minus 2a. So b equal to minus 2a, minus 1 by 2a. Therefore, the given rational expression can be written as, just replace the constant here. So 1 by 2a into x minus a minus 1 by 2a into x plus a. So the rational expression in the product form can be written in the sum form. Question number 2 in the exercise 2.9. 3x plus 1 by x minus 2 into x plus 1. Degree of the denominator is x square and the numerator is x. 1, say here 2, here 1. Therefore, we can apply directly linear factors not repeated. Okay. So a by first factor plus b by the second factor. Okay. So 3x plus 1 by x minus 2 into x plus 1 equal to, take the LCM, a into x plus 1 plus b into x minus 2 by the denominator. Okay. So first sum, both first and second proper fractions. So 3x plus 1 is equal to a into x plus 1 plus b into x minus 2. So as like that, make the second term 0 by putting some values of value of x. Similarly, make it 0. We are a and b are eliminated. So first to put x equal to 2. So put it here. 2 into 3, 6. 6 plus 1 equal to 2 plus 1, 3a. 3a plus, so 0. So 3a equal to 7. A equal to 7 by 3. Similarly, put x equal to minus 1. So minus 3 plus 1 minus 2. Minus 3 plus 1 minus 2. Okay. So it's 0. So what is that? X equal to minus 1. So minus 3b. So b equal to 2 by 3. Just replace that in the above. So 3x plus 1 by x minus 2 into x plus 1 equal to 7 by 3 into x minus 2 plus 2 by 3 into x plus 1, which is the required answer. So here, look at here, the degree of the numerator less than the denominator, and look at that, x minus 1 repeated 3 times. So repeated roots, linear and repeated roots. So a by x minus 1 increasing order of the degree 1 to n, okay, plus b by x minus 1 the whole square plus c by x minus 1 the whole cube. Take the LCM and simplify. So x minus 1 the whole cube equal to, so what is that, a into x minus 1 the whole square plus b into x minus 1 plus c divided by x minus 1 the whole cube. So x equal to a into x minus 1 the whole square plus b into x minus 1 plus c. Okay. So first find out c by putting x equal to 1. If you put x equal to 1, both the terms becomes 0. Okay. Put x equal to 1. So 1 equal to 0, 0, c. So c equal to 1. Okay. So next, look at here. If we expand this, we are getting ax square plus something. Okay. So what is the coefficient of x square in the right hand side? A. What is the coefficient of x square in the left hand side? No x square term, 0. So equating x square. So right hand side coefficient of x square is a, left hand side 0. So we are getting 0. And next one, put x equal to some 0. Okay. Put x equal to 0. So 0 equal to, so minus 1 the whole square plus 1, a minus b plus c. Okay. Already we have the value of a and c. So what about the values? So a value is 0, minus b plus 1 equal to 0, minus b equal to minus 1, b equal to 1. So again replace the constants a, b, c in the above. So we are getting x minus 1 the whole cube equal to 0 by anything, 1 by x minus 1 the whole square plus 1 by x minus 1 the whole cube. This is the required answer. So question number 9 in the exercise 2.9. I am not solving as per your book order. I am solving as per the methods. First I solve linear factors not repeated, then linear factors repeated. Now the combination of the two. Here you can take it any order. I am taking a by x minus 2 plus b by increasing order x plus 1 plus c by x plus 1 the whole square. If you want, you can rewrite as a by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 1 the whole square plus c by x minus 2. Both are correct. Okay. Now take the LCM and equate the numerator because the same denominator. Okay, a into x plus 1 the whole square plus b into x minus 2 into x plus 1 plus c into x minus 2. As like the previous question, our aim is to eliminate these constants a, b, c by putting some random values. Most probably for what values of that maximum terms becomes 0. So put, okay, x equal to 2. So 2 plus 12, 14 equal to 2 plus 1, 3, 3 square is 9, 9a. 2 minus 2, 0, 2 minus 2, 0. So a equal to 14 by 9. Okay. And put x equal to minus 1. So minus 1 plus 12, 11 equal to 0, 0, minus 3c. c equal to minus 11 by 3. Okay. Then put x equal to 0. So 12 equal to a minus 0. So minus 2b minus 2c. Okay. So 2b equal to, change the side. Okay. A minus 2c minus 12. 2b equal to, rearrange the terms. 2b equal to a minus 2c minus 12. Okay. So now put the value of a and c. 2b equal to 14 by 9 minus of minus, I think, plus 22 by 3 minus 12. Okay. take the LCM. 2b equal to LCM is 9, so 14 multiply by 3 66, 9 12s are 108 by 9, so 2b equal to what is that, so 70 80, okay, so minus 28 by 9 cancel by 2 14, so b equal to minus 14 by 9. Once again replace the values in the above, so put the ABC value, so 14 by 9 into x minus 2 minus 14 by 9 into x plus 1, and what is the C value, minus 11 by 3 into x plus 1 the whole square, which is the required answer. Number 3, 5, 6 and 10. Already told you 10 and 12 they are linear and also quadratic are mixing. So we can write this as ax plus b by x square plus 1 plus c by x minus 1 plus d by x plus 2. If you want you can write a by x minus 1 plus b by x plus 2 plus cx plus d by x square plus 1. Both are correct because a, b, c, d are arbitrary constants. Okay, now as like that take the LCM, so x equal to ax plus b into x minus 1 into x plus 2 plus c into x square plus 1 into x plus 2, the remaining terms d into x minus 1 into x square plus 1. Okay, so now our aim is to eliminate the constants. Okay, so what about that, first put x equal to, okay, first put x equal to 1, what we get, x equal to 1, okay, no problem, put x equal to 1, so 1 equal to, so here 1 minus 1 0, 0 into anything 0, first term totally becomes 0, third term 1 minus 1 0, it becomes 0, so here 1 plus 1 2, okay, so c into 2 into 3, okay, so 6, so c equal to 1 by 6, okay. Next put x equal to minus 2, put x equal to minus 2, so minus 2 is equal to my 0 into anything 0, the first term becomes 0, second term also 0, here d into minus 2 minus 1 minus 3 minus 2 the whole square is 4, 4 plus 1 5, okay, so both the sides minus, we can leave it, so d equal to 2 by 15. Put x equal to 0, okay, so 0 is equal to 0, a into 0 0 plus b into 0, here 0, minus 1 into 2 minus 2, okay, 0, so 0, 1 into 2 2, so 2c again minus d, okay, so what we are getting, minus 2b plus 2c minus d equal to 0, change the side, 2b equal to 2c minus d, okay, 2b equal to 2c minus d, already we have what is c and what is d, so 2b equal to, so 2 by 6 minus 2 by 15, so 2 is common, we can leave, so 1 by 6 minus 1 by 15, okay, here we can take the LCM as 30, okay, okay, so 5 minus 2, so 3 by 30, so cancel by 3, we are getting 1 by 10, okay, Okay, next, three constants are eliminated, C, D and B. Our aim is to eliminate A. For that, the simple method is all the terms contains x cube term. So here x cube term is coefficient is D, here C, here A. Okay, so equating the coefficients of x cube, right hand side x into x into x cube A. Similarly, C, D, left hand side no x cube term, that is 0. So now already we have what is C and D. So A equal to minus C minus D. So minus 1 by 6 minus 1 by 15. Again LCM is 30. Okay. So what about the values? 5 minus 5. Okay. So sorry, here D is 2 by 15. Okay. So 2 by 15. So 4. So minus 9 by 30. So minus 3 by 30. Now all the 4 constants are eliminated. A is minus 3 by 30. B is 3 by 10. A is minus 3 by 10. B is 1 by 10. C is 1 by 6 and D is 2 by 15. Just replace it here. So put it here. Minus 3x plus what is B? 1 by 10. We can put it common. So minus 3x plus 1 by 10 into x square plus 1. And what is C value? 1 by 6 into x minus 1. What is D value? So 2 by 15 into x plus 2. That is the required answer.